Do you want to know what makes love grow? What makes love grow? It's half of your deen, said the Prophet, peace be on him. Half of your deen. It's part of Islam, increasing your iman. Half of our deen. halfourdeen.com.
I've seen Muslim extremists. Yes, I said it. Extremists. Do you want to know where they're at? I can tell you. Just come a little closer. Okay, a little bit closer. Okay, no, you're getting too close. Okay, you are way too close. Okay, you move back, move back, move back. that was too close. Okay. They're at the halal meat store giving the butcher a hard time. They are the halal meat extremists. Extremists.
Salam, brother, I need to talk to you. Come here for a second. I want to ask you, is this meat halal? Yes, I read the label. It says halal. I know how to read, brother. I'm trying to ask you, is it really halal or is it halal? Huh? Huh? Where did this meat from? Where is this meat from, brother? From a cow? I know it's from a cow. I want to ask you, where is the real... Brother, why are you playing games, brother? Give me phone number of the guy who kills this cow. Give me phone number before I get angry. Where is your phone? Let me get this. You better hope this phone works, brother. Hello? Salam, brother. Listen. I want to know how you killed the cow. What do you mean, who's this? Don't worry who I am. Worry about who you are, brother. How did you kill the cow? I am at the meat store. How did you kill the cow? Now let me ask you, are you Muslim? Say your shahada. Okay, say it slower. Okay. I want to know, listen carefully, I want to know the cow. Yes, the cow. Did it respect its parents? Was it a good cow? What did it eat? Huh? What do you mean you don't know? What kind of wishy-washy business is this brother running? Listen to me. I want to come down and visit you, and I want to interview you, and I want to interview your cows, and see what your business you are running, brother. Huh? Hello? Hello? This guy, he says, halal meat, brother? You think your meat is halal? This is not halal. This is shame, brother. Shame. This is shame meat.
Have you ever noticed how we take certain parts of Islam seriously? And then when it comes to other parts of Islam, we're like, I know some people who take some issues very, very seriously, but when it comes to other issues, they take it very, very lightly. One guy who takes halal meat very, very seriously sends his girlfriend to go pick up halal meat for him. His girlfriend. Another guy will not eat pork, but has no problem chasing women or taking riba. Why? Because pork is haram. Yeah, the other stuff's haram too, but pork is haram. The problem is we focus so much on certain things and we just completely ignore other things, and we have our priorities completely mixed up. We spend hours of conversations discussing the length of someone's beard and how halal the meat is, and then we completely ignore many of the vital issues that's going on in our Muslim community. We can't complain about the situation of the Ummah until we start focusing on the bigger issues. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that halal meat isn't important. I eat halal myself, but I don't spend my time and I don't spend hours trying to convince people which meat to eat. Because I'd rather spend that time talking about the issues within the Muslim Ummah that are being ignored. If you go on the internet, you'll notice the same topics are being discussed over and over again. That's beard, music, and halal meat. I don't try to discuss those issues because there's bigger issues to discuss. That's why I never do videos on which meat is halal or how long your beard has to be and what type of music is allowed, instruments and that kind of stuff. Everyone else is already discussing that. If you want that, there are plenty of videos to discuss that. We're here to talk about all the issues that no one else is talking about, including our Muslim priorities. Basically, there's three different relationships. There's a relationship between you and Allah, you and yourself, and you and other people. The first two relationships between you and Allah and you and yourself are issues that don't really impact anyone else. It's basically wudu, salah, being good, dhikr, all that kind of stuff. But the third relationship is between you and other people. You rarely hear this topic anywhere in any khutbah or any Islamic conference. And what is the result when you don't cover all the parts of Islam? You have people who pray and make wudu and eat halal meat, but they also beat their wife, take riba, and drink alcohol. Even at Jummah, you'll notice the same topics are coming up over and over again. You hear topics about wudu, salah, fasting, things that basically deal with you. Like dhikr, between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you and yourself. But very rarely do you hear topics like business transaction, men and women relationships, or even adab. Adab, yes, adab. Something as simple as adab, we don't discuss it. Ask yourself why. And business transactions was another example of another topic that's completely ignored. These people at Jummah, most likely they're working. Yet they don't know anything about the halal and haram business transactions and what they need and what's sunnah and what's not. So therefore they go and they have a haram business during the day, and then they come to go to Jummah, and then they go do haram there and come back haram halal, haram halal. It's confusing. Let me remind everyone, including the khatibs that watch my videos, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not going to change the condition until the people change within themselves. I'm not saying that we shouldn't talk about the issues like dhikr, fasting, Ramadan, Hajj, but we shouldn't limit our Islamic discussions to just these issues. But what I am trying to say is we need to change our focus, our priorities, and start talking about the issues that impact our community. Until we do, we can't complain about the situation of the ummah, because the current state of the ummah is the result of our own actions, or the lack of. This is Ali reminding you just in case you forgot. This is Ali reminding you just in case you forgot.
I want to ask you, is it really halal or is it halal?